Good afternoon and welcome in, everyone, to a little Monday Top 10 action here in the college tennis world. Alex Gruskin here. Look, regardless of the day of the week, when a number 6 team in the country plays number 7, you know our Crack Racquets team, we are going to be locked into the action. A little look behind the curtain. Less than, I want to say, 12 hours ago, I was in Phoenix. I was enjoying the ending of the Arizona Tennis Classic, but onto the red eye I jumped. If you think I was going to let anyone else broadcast today's battle between number 6, 14-2 San Diego, and number 7, 9-3 Columbia, you, my friends, you just don't know how we roll here at Cracked Racquets, of course. So happy to be here. The Battle of the Light Blue, a top 10 battle. Buckle your seatbelts. This one's going to be fun, of course. As always, we start with the doubles point. It is going to be a pivotal tone-setting point, as it so frequently is. But looking down the singles lineups, you have the NCAA singles champs, Michael Zhang. You have the ITA All-American singles champion, Oliver Tarvett. You just have so much experience across the board, so much young talent across these two rosters. Again, buckle your seatbelts. This one's going to be fun. Of course, we'll introduce all three matchups here on the top court. It's the pairing junior Nick Kotzen, junior Michael Zhang. They take on the seniors Oliver Tarvett, Stian Klaassen. There's our first roar of the day, as I get to say those four magical words, folks. Let's play some tennis. Zhang and Kotzen, 36 in the country. They were 7-5 overall coming into the weekend. Of course, they're taking on the number 2 pairing in the country in the junior Oliver Tarvett. I think I called him senior, hand up. Junior Oliver Tarvett, redshirt junior Stian Klaassen. Big serve from the junior Kotzen, worth noting, courtesy of my friend Rob Endelman. Appreciate him, as always, helping me with the history of the matchup between these two. Just second matchup between these two programs. The last one you have to go all the way back to 1987. Columbia on that day, a 6-3 victory over the Toreros. You know, San Diego's going to bring the energy. 30-all spot here in the opening service game of Nick Kotzen. There you see coaching staff for this San Diego side. Ryan Keckley, Alex Funkhauser monitoring these top two courts. The hardest shot in tennis to hit, that high backhand volley. Zhang handles it with ease. 2 game point chances. Show you that one more time. Again, just a little flick of the wrist. And they just get forward so quickly. Break point chance early for Tarvit and Klaassen. You got to go to Ollie Tarvit on the return, right? No, they say let's go to the redshirt junior Klaassen after he strikes one at 40-30. What does the number 2 doubles pairing in the country have for us? Can they set a tone with an early break? They cannot. Zhang, soft hands at the net. It is a Columbia hold for 1-love. Over to court number 2 we go. Nope, we'll get us back over there in a second. All right, in the meantime, over to court 3. All right, we're going to hold on one. I'll get those court links set. My apologies. Would help if we went back over to court number 1, where again 1-love lead for the pairing of Zhang and Kotzen. Here we go. I got live action for you now. A little miss hit there from Klaassen. Hands weren't quite quick enough. All right, now we can jump over to court number 2. And it's an early break for the Columbia Lions here on the number 2 spot. Max Westphal, Sachin Palta. Palta, the junior from Forest Hills, New York. Westphal, of course, senior from Paris, France. Most interesting part for these Columbia Lions, how few matches they've played since the end of the National Indoors. Again, 9-3 overall. Indoors ending on February 16th. They've played just 3 matches since. Wins over Tulsa, Penn State, Delaware, all 7-0 victories. But a big swing coming up here. San Diego today, Pepperdine on Friday. It's a loaded Ivy League here in 2025, so plenty of ranked wins left on the resume. But a win today, Columbia can almost assure themselves, it feels like, a top 8 spot. All right, that's a little hyperbole. A lot of work to be done. Again, loaded Ivy League. Harvard, Princeton, Cornell, Penn, all tournament teams right now. Dartmouth's getting better every weekend. Columbia's got some tests ahead. Smooth start here on court number 2. That's a beautifully struck forehand, of course, on the San Diego side. Neo Niedner. Savvy Danilov, the pairing here at number 2. Danilov, of course, 5th year out of Moscow, Russia. Niedner, the junior from Frankfurt, Germany. There you see head coach Howie Endelman Smooth return this here. Palta serving on the near side. Everything I mentioned, by the way, the importance of this match is it looks like that was a grinding of hold for Tarvin on court number 1 as you heard the roar, but everything I said about Columbia applies to San Diego when you're just not in an SEC and ACC, can find ranked wins every weekend. This final non-conference match is huge for San Diego's quest for a top 8 seed. An aggressive Westfall leaking over there looking for the poach. It was a heck of a return. Now game point chances as the Lions look to consolidate the break lead here on 2. Lions hold for 3, Love. Westfall, Palta, that's the red eye. I'll learn how to speak. Just building myself in an excuse. Westfall and Palta holding for 3, Love. So over to court 3 we go. On serve on courts 1 and 3 here on 3 for Columbia on the near side. The duo of Hugo Hashimoto, Jaden Templeman. Hashimoto there on the ad. Templeman the deuce. Hashimoto, of course, senior out of San Jose, California. Templeman, the senior out of Springville, Utah. Take on the San Diego pairing of Nikhil Naranjan, Adrian Barut. Barut, the freshman out of Switzerland, serving on the far side. And that'll work. Naranjan, redshirt junior out of Thousand Oaks, California. It's a San Diego hold for 2-1. All right, now we get to flex our muscles a little bit. Let's go back over to court number 1. Or not. Feel like we would have heard if it was a San Diego break, so I'm going to assume Lions hold there for 2-1. Over then to court number 2 we go. Genuinely believe he might be the most underrated player in the country. Forget Max Westfall was a top 20 junior in the world. The hands are so soft. Showing off now again. Great wheels. You see, just struggling at the start here. Slow start for Niedner and Danilov.
Let's go. Come on.
No, the put-away volley. Too soft from Danilov. Little loose here on court number 2. There's just no denying it. Head coach Ryan Keckley's done as good a job as anyone in the country. This San Diego team, they're in the midst of the best season in program history, Ken. 6 in the rankings right now. 14-2 overall. Undefeated at home so far this season. Again, the massive opportunity to pick up a top 8 win here today. I'm just expecting fireworks. But instead, the flames coming off the racket of Max Westphal there. Columbia breaks for 4-love. So again, we're on serve on courts 1 and 3. You see them to the left of your screen. A 4-love lead for the Lions. Fast start here on 2. And that's a little better. All right, we're going to stay full screen here. Yeah, stay full screen here, court number 2. Remarkable how consistent this Columbia doubles lineup has been all season long. Again, it's the same doubles lineup we saw at the National Indoors. Speaks to the confidence Coach Endelman has built in this point. Let's pop over to court number 1. As it's a San Diego roar and a hold for 2-all. So back over to court 2 we go. On serve on 1, on serve on 3. 4-love, Max Westphal, the senior, serving here. Yeah, that'll work. That will work. Beautifully dipped. So, all right, Danilov's starting to find a little rhythm on the return. Few words from Coach Keckley to junior Nino Needler. Can Needler find one here? Just something to get San Diego going here on court 2. Got a constant song going in the background. It's nice. Adds to the aesthetic. Again, the energy, the passion, the enthusiasm. You only see it at this level of the sport. Game point chance for 5-love Lions. No, a little long off the racket of Danilov, so it is a 5-love Lion lead. Gonna have at least 2 shots to serve for it. As you see, they're changing ends on 3. We'll go full screen to 1. Don't worry, I'll get to the right court eventually. Here we go. Junior Nick Kotson serving on the far side. Oh, that's ridiculous. How many times have we seen Michael Zhang execute that exact volley here today? Just the soft hands from the NCAA singles champ. You jammed his chest? No, you did not. So 3-2, they stay on serve. What about, again, court number 3? On serve here, 3-2 lead for the San Diego pairing of Naranjan and Barrett. So there you see the source of our singing on the sideline. Had one coach text me, he thinks these two teams compete as well as any two teams in the country. His way of telling me expect a brawl here today. It's hard to argue. Again, you feel the energy of San Diego, right? The chants, the roars, all of it. But when even head coach Howie Endelman is showing you the footwork on the return, I think that tells you about the intensity of this Columbia team. Someone get a racket in Howie's hand. He's ready to play. That's how you strike a return. I mean, again, it's all Lions. They're 2 points away from a bagel. That's a little better. That's the serve they've been looking for all match long. One set, no ad scoring. 5-love is an awfully difficult deficit to have to overcome, but just to stay alive a little longer, give their teammates on 1 and 3 a chance to make a move. Westfall, Palta. 6-love set on 2. Lions strike first in our top 10 battle. So again, they just need one of our 2 remaining sets on serve. 3-all on court number 3. On serve, Lions leading 3-2 on 1. Harvard serving to your left. The freshman Barrett serving to the right. Hugo Hashimoto strikes the inside-in forehand. Apologies, no game score. I'm not going to try to mislead you one way or another, but energy-wise, Lions take that 6-love set at 2. They're ready to pounce. Jaden Templeman plays himself a point. The backhand swing, didn't let that ball jam him at his feet. An excellent reflex. Sang pushes the backhand a little wide. A roar like that must have meant a target hold. That's a big poach from Naranjan. All right, 3-all on court 1. Let's go full screen here, court number 3. No way. Jaden Templeman. The reflexes. The Lions break for 4-3. Show you that one more time. Keep those hands up. Always. Jaden Templeman. The quick hands. The Lions break for 4-3. They can see the finish line of the doubles point for the first time as we head back over to 1. That's a nice little flick from Oliver Tarvett. Yeah. San Diego need their leaders to make a move here at 1, just from an energy perspective, just from a momentum perspective. It has been all Lions from the start. And again, Alex Gruskin here, Columbia right now. Number 7 in the country. They got a 6-love set at 2. Hashimoto and Palta were excellent. Now they're up a break 4-3 at 3 as well. But outdoor tennis can get tricky. Can't imagine the Lions have played a ton outdoors yet this season. Whether it be match play or practice, it's things like the serve, the overhead. Those are the things that take a second as we take it back to the split screen. 4-3, Templeman serving to consolidate the break. Seamless communication there from Zhang. Kotzen, by the way, great bump lob defense as Zhang is sprinting towards the back fence. So Tarvit, Clausen do grab a break on one. 4-3. San Diego leads. Let's go over to 3. Serving on the far side for Columbia, senior Jaden Templeman. Lob must have leaked a little wide. Ranjan and Barrett, they're hanging tough. Columbia holds for 5-3. They will have an opportunity to serve for the doubles point. Meanwhile, again, San Diego did sneak a break on one. That number 2 pairing in the country, Tarvit, Clausen. Looking the part here thus far. What a stretch volley there from Tarvit. Full extension. Hands are so soft there from the freshman Adrian Barrett. Just trying to at least ask the question on 3. As Clausen holds for 5-3 on 1. Again, 6 love set to the Columbia pairing of Westphal and Pulta at 2. Oh. What a ridiculous return from Hashimoto. Still, it's a San Diego hold 4-4-5 Columbia to serve for the doubles point after the change of ends. Can they close a set here? Put that sort of scoreboard pressure on Hugo Hashimoto. Believe it will be this Columbia senior serving first. All right, they're out of the chair, so all due respect here to court number 1. I think we're going to have to go full screen in a moment as, again, senior Hugo Hashimoto to serve for the doubles point. All right, we're going to go full screen. All right, getting a little dicey. Alex Gruskin here again. It's number 6 San Diego. They're in the midst of the best season in program history. I got the chance to call a lot of their national indoors action. The energy, the passion they play with, the penchant for drama. I think we're going to get that today as they host number 7 Columbia. 6 love set for the Lions at 2. And here, Hugo Hashimoto, the Columbia senior, serving for the doubles point. I'm going to have to write a clinic. Write a clinic. Make a clinic's worth of highlights from Jaden Templeman here in this match. I mean, that half volley, are you serious? And to follow it up with almost a half volley lob. The sort of touch it requires. Remarkable. And that one's the easy one. Match point Lions for the doubles point. I don't know where he found that angle. Do you? Hugo Hashimoto having to hit that backhand from court number 2. It is a deciding point, match point coming up. Oh, what a move. The right move. Slightly faulty execution. He just didn't hit it cleanly. I love that poach from Adrian Barrett. And again, you almost have to miss that poach before you can learn to make it. Lions, feisty. They come on the road. They grab a doubles point. 6-love win at the number 2 spot. 6-4 win at 3. Moxie from this 7th-ranked Columbia side. It's a top 10 battle on a Monday. Wouldn't have it any other way here on our Cracked Racquets YouTube channel. As Coach Endelman going to round up the guys, offer his thoughts on a well-fought doubles point. Of course, Coach Keckley, the San Diego Toreros, if you've watched them play at all throughout Coach Keckley's tenure, you know down 1-love, that's when they're most dangerous. We got a good one on our hands. Again, Alex Gruskin here. I took the red eye last night. I was not going to allow anyone else to call this match but me. It's a top 10 battle. All sorts of NCAA tournament seeding implications. And now the real fight begins, of course. 6 singles matches to come. Let's have ourselves a day. Let's enjoy this battle. Don't go anywhere. We're going to get our singles camera set, and then we'll have coverage. First ball to last as the action continues. You're watching number 6 San Diego versus number 7 Columbia exclusively here on the Cracked Racquets YouTube channel. Welcome back in, everyone, to our coverage of number 6 San Diego versus number 7 Columbia. Alex Gruskin here. The Lions, exceptional out of the gates in doubles. A 6-love win from Westphal and Polta at 2, and then Hashimoto Templeman, the 6-4 clinch at 3. So they need to find 3 singles victories. San Diego going to have to find 4. We could spend our whole broadcast here on court number 1 and be satisfied. You look at the current ITA singles rankings. Michael Zhang, 27-2 overall, the NCAA singles champ. He's number 1 in the country. Of course, on the other side, back healthy once again. Great to see Junior Oliver Tarvin, 8 in the country, the ITA All-American champion, 14-2 so far this season. Yeah, this is going to be fun. Hard to imagine San Diego knocking off the Lions down 1-love without just one of those days from Ollie Tarvin. He's going to put a million balls in play. He's going to make your life miserable. Again, given no Irovasa in the San Diego lineup, the senior out with injury, it's going to have to be a Tarvin day. But, of course, good luck knocking off the NCAA singles champ, Zhang. Oh, stop it. Just stop it. Again, we could stay here all match long. Soft hands from Michael Zhang. That's probably what the points looked like when these two teams faced off in their only other encounter back in 1987. Flick of the wrist from Michael Zhang, the NCAA singles champion, holding 4-1 love. Again, don't you worry. We're going to spend plenty of time with this one. As we head over to court number 2, complete our introductions. Nick Kotson Jr., currently number 30 in the country. He's taking on Savvy Danilov, grad student out of Moscow, Russia. Kotson holding for 1 love. Again, this is one of those swing matches. Given no Iravasa, you do feel like the vets up top, Tarvit, Danilov, Klaassen, that much more pressure on them to deliver here at home today down a doubles point. It's going to be fun everywhere. Kotson, 1 love lead here on court number 2. Over to court number 3 we go next. Again, introduce everything, then we can start scoreboard chasing. Here on court number 3, this is going to be war. I can say that about every spot. Again, not going to find more competitive teams in the country than these two. Wear that emotion on their sleeves, the energy, the intensity. I'm ready for fireworks today. Klaassen, the redshirt junior, number 114 in the country. He's taking on the senior, number 51, Hugo Hashimoto. Disgusting. Backhand slices dipping so well, the action from each of them. Hilarious to say out loud. You do feel like San Diego's path back in this match runs through the top 3 singles positions, and yet at each of those spots, Tarvit's 8 in the country, Columbia's Michael Zhang is 1. Danilov's 52 in the country. Columbia's Nick Kotson is 30. Klaassen here, 114 in the country. Hashimoto's 51. Columbia just as likely to win at any of these top 3 spots as the Toreros today. That's why this is a top 10 battle. That's why we're locked in. This one's going to be a war. You feel like we're in a scenario, what do we set the over-under at 3.5, 3-set matches across the board? 1-all here on court number 3. Very much looking forward again to all of these top 3 matchups. But again, as fun as the top half's going to be, let's head on over to 4, 5, 6. Fascinating contrast, obviously. Senior versus freshman. Max Westphal, the senior from Paris, France, taking on Adrian Barrett, freshman from Switzerland. Said it before, I will continue to say it this season. I know he's 4 singles in his lineup. Max Westphal could play 1 at a lot of different schools. I think that means Tarvin held for 1-all. There you see Max Westphal. He's going to mix in the serve and volley. He's going to chip and charge. He's going to get forward. He's going to make you uncomfortable. Find ways to always play on this terms. Was waiting to hear a game update. Obviously, you see the Westphal hold. Is that 1 love? Are they just rocking and rolling? Perhaps they are. We'll keep an eye on it, of course. No, that must have been for 2-1. So over to court number 5 we go, and so far we're on serve everywhere. Seeing a lot of 1-alls on the board, including here Tenapont Busarawangzi, one of the newcomers to this Columbia side, the freshman out of Thailand, taking on Neo Niedner. Niedner, the junior from Germany. This, to me, feels like another one of those swing spots. The freshman for Columbia has been excellent so far this season. And yet, when San Diego plays their best, a lot of times one of those 4 points runs to you through the junior Niedner. I think it's telling that this is where head coach Howie Endelman has positioned himself again. This does feel like a very swingy sort of match. We feel like the winner on 5 could very well be the one. You can say that about all 6 courts, so I'm going to stop trying to assume what's the swing match. They're all swing matches. It's a top 10 battle. Change of ends here on 5, 2-1 Needner lead. Over we go now, court number 6. Blake Castay been asked to step into the lineup here. Castay, the 5th year out of Las Vegas, Nevada. Again, a couple injuries to the San Diego side. Noiro Vasa, Lambert Rouland out for the season as well. They've needed a couple guys to step in. Castay getting the call today. Was up an early break to love. Looks like Palta got that break back. Sachin Palta, of course, junior out of Forest Hills, New York. A lot of light blue on court. It's Palta serving on the far side. All right, now we've seen all of our action. I'm going to head back over to 1. I can't help it. There you see those San Diego faithful filing in here on a Monday afternoon, 1:12 p.m. Pacific time. Looks like Ali Tarvit just got a break. So the San Diego Junior 2-1 lead here on our top court. Good action everywhere. One of those moments where you want to keep an eye on everything. And obviously, we're going to have to flex that triple box a lot today, won't we? Take us back over to court number 2. Danilov, Kotzen. 2-1 lead here. Danilov up the early break. San Diego holds for 3-1, so up a break here on court number 2. Back over to 1, we have to go. Tarvit, the early 2-1 lead on the number 1 player in the country, NCAA singles champion, Michael Zhang. It's just nothing easy to attack against Oliver Tarvik. Can't play through the forehand easily. Depth on the backhand, always going to be sound. The first serve, more and more weapon every single day. It's a slow, methodical play here as again. Let's go to the triple box. Danilov, another look for a break over Kotzen on 2, trying to extend his lead to 4-1. They're on serve on 3. This is where, again, you start to wonder if in the singles portion, as things get more physical, more air under the ball, how prepared is Columbia for the outdoor tennis here today? Kotzen had to grab it. He does. Holds for 2-3 still. Danilov up the early break here on court number 2. Back over to 1 we go. As you see the 3-1 break lead for Niedner at the number 5 spot. It is a battle of discipline, and you're starting to see the Zhang strategy forming as Michael Zhang breaks right back for 2-all. He's saying, Ali Tarvit, you're going to have to create today. I'm as disciplined. I'm as physical. I'm as patient. That's what you were hoping the next twist in this battle would be on one. Oliver Tarvit is going to ask every question of you, but Michael Zhang says, I'm ready. Come on now. 2-all overall, back on serve on one. Meanwhile, a 3-2 Westphal lead here. A lot of 3-2s. Not a single 4-1 lead for anyone in any set. No separation between these top 10 teams. It's, dare I say, it's as expected. Again, the 3-2 lead here. 3-2 Niedner's up a break. Let's show you where we know we have breaks. Danilov up a break, 3-2. For now, actually, let's just go to a double box. Here are your 2-break leads. San Diego, the 3-2 break lead on 2. 3-2 break lead for Junior Niedner here on 5 as well. I mean, how good is that from Danilov on 2? He was their rock last season. Undefeated, I believe, in dual match play, looking to consolidate his break lead. Meanwhile, Sachin Palta's got the break for Columbia on 6. Was 2-love down. Did he hold for 4-2? Did he just get broken? No, I believe he held 4-4-2. No, Caste breaking back for 3-all. Excuse me, hand up. So back on serve they go there. Back to a split screen. We go. Danilov, the game point chances. All right, you see the 2 break leads for San Diego. Let's go back over here to 4. Adrian Barrett serving down 3-4 opening set. The senior Max Westphal is just, he's looming. As now we reach crunch time in just about all of our first sets. Massive 20-minute swing ahead. As Adrian Barrett gets a little loose. If you're San Diego down a doubles point at home, you feel like, all right, we're going to be able to force 3 sets even if we lose a couple of first sets. I think the magic number for each team, 3 first sets. If you're Columbia, you just want to keep the pressure on these toreros. If you give them an inch, they'll take a mile. That's how San Diego plays. That's how they compete. Looking to manufacture any opportunities for momentum. Loose. Westphal loose with that volley decision. This, by the way, Ali Tarvit makes it 3 straight breaks on court. 1-3-2 lead for San Diego there. Kotzen holds for 3-4, still Danilov off the early break. Starting to add up again. San Diego now up breaks on 1, 2, 3, and 5. And Westphal brings out the forehand slice, forehand slap combo, just off speed, on speed. All the looks. He breaks for 5-3. He will serve now for the opening set. Neo Niedner, by the way, as you saw there on 5, the double break 5-2 lead, so he will serve for an opening set. Klassen serving up a break 4-3, Tarvit up a break 3-2. San Diego's making their move. Going to take us to a split screen. We've got 2 players serving for opening sets. Niedner to your right, Westphal to your left. And again, upperclassmen at home against a freshman. His first top 10 sort of road trip here for Thanapat Busarawangzi. You could argue 5's a must-have for San Diego today. Not a swing match. Westphal always a must-have for Columbia. When you have him at 4, you feel good no matter who you're playing. And in fact, that's what we've seen on display so far this year. Westphal found that lob. Are you serious? First of all, that on-the-run backhand slice, the slice pass hasn't worked since 1972. All right? Ken Rosewell, the last one to execute that beautifully. Westphal just gave Barrett nothing to work with on the volley. Now he's got 4 set points.
Set points on 5 2 rows.
First set, Lions. He won a 6-love set at doubles. He's got a 6-4 set on the board as well. Max Westphal, the senior, playing the part. As Neo Niedner closes in on his opening set. Nope, closed in. So trade first sets. Westphal at 4, Niedner at 5. They're playing a ground stroke game on court 1. 4 straight breaks of serve as Zhang levels things at 3 apiece. So all right, 2 first sets off the board. Oh, excuse me, I said 6-4. Meant to say 6-3. 6-3 set for Max Westphal. Closes that one out on court number 4. Again, blame the red-eye flight. It's going to be my excuse for every unforced error I make today. But had to be here. Had to be here for this top 10 bout. Battle unfolding here on court number 3. Let's go over to 2. Stan Klassen, the redshirt junior, 5-3 lead here on Kotzen, but it's just 1 break of serve. Kotzen holds for 4-5 still. Savvy Danilov, the 5th year from Moscow, Russia, to serve for the opening set on 2. 4 all on 6, 3 all on 1. it's getting good. Teams, of course, trading first sets on courts 4 and 5. And apologies, no in-game score for you on the scoreboard. Do our best to monitor everything, keep you up to date of the big picture developments. I like this. Coach probably knew March Madness this weekend. Hey, let's sneak in our top 10 battle before that action begins. We can get all the eyes on us. Michael Zhang ending the streak, puts a hold on the board on one. Klaassen breaking for 5-3, so he will serve for his set. Danilov to do the same. Back to the split screen we go. Looking for a big San Diego swing here from a couple of other upperclassmen. You knew it always started up top. Always for the Toreros here today at home. Down in Irovasa. Upperclassmen always going to be asked to step up. By the chair, Klaassen a little long, so both Danilov, Klaassen, some struggles in trying to close out opening sets. Again, one's first set apiece. Columbia got court 4, San Diego court 5. Hashimoto break it is. The senior extends the set on 3 as Kotzon's got breakpoint chances to do exactly the same. Kotzon breaks back. This is what it should look like when two top 10 teams face off. 4-3 on 1, 4 all on 6, and back on serve now. On court number 2, so let's go check back in on the action. And it has been all sorts of swings. 2 straight games from Castay to start on 6. Palta then taking the next 3. Now Castay back out up 5-4. A lot of 5s on the board everywhere. Only match where we don't have a 5 on the board, court number 1, a 4-3 Michael Zhang lead. Get 2 top 10 players in the country doing battle there. We'll put that bottom left of your screen. Tarvin serving. That's Nick Kotzon at his back. Big first serves, big +1. Doing his best to be the aggressor. I think Ollie Tarvit's having some trouble here in his 3-5 service game. Michael Zhang asking all the right questions. Now that's Ollie Tarvin at his best, the All-American looking the part as he holds for 4 all. All right, again, we got time with court number 1, as I suspected we might. So let's go check in on our other remaining 3 first sets. Hugo Hashimoto breaking back, serving to extend the set 4-5. I'll be the first to admit, have never been the biggest Nick Kotzon believer. I'm wrong. That's top 2 tennis. That's what attacking tennis is supposed to look like. It just feels like in every match he plays, Kotzon, dare I say, growing into those weapons. Growing into that body type, the game style he has to play to be successful. I'm a believer now. game-point chances for 6-5. As that's a 6-4 set for Blake Cassidy. Hand up, we missed it. Caste makes it 2 first sets for the Toreros. So they get 5 and 6. Again, you know what that means. Stian Klaas in a first set, 6-4 at 3. He breaks Hashimoto. That's a San Diego swing. Hand up, I missed it. As Westphal, by the way, already up a set and a break as you thought he might be for Columbia. But San Diego, first sets on 3, 5, 6. All right. 2 first sets remaining. 4 all on court number 1. 6-5 Constant now out in front here on court number 2. We'll bring court 1 into our lives. Again, as they change ends, we'll keep court 2 to the side. And then I do want to show you that Westphal lead, setting a break lead for the senior. All right, a San Diego swing unfolds. Oh, the tennis here is a joke. This is a joke. The physicality here on court 1. 2 guys with serious tour level aspirations showing you why and what feels like it may. Again, these are our swing first sets. Columbia needs to grab at least 1. If San Diego grabs 1, they're back out in front. They've got 4 first sets. They've got a path. To the breaker we go on 2 first to 7. Win by 2. Come on. That's ridiculous from Kotzen. I think Danilov thought that ball was going to sail, realized very much landed inside the line. And that's the Nick Kotzen forehand. It has just turned into a... I mean, it's always been big. But the consistency with which he can play it now at that speed, so impressive. Well, the celebration says it all. Tarvit breaks and will serve for the opening set. You could argue San Diego, again, more dangerous down 1-love than up 1-love after winning a doubles point. The energy, the fight, the passion. It's always on display. As we'll keep you in a triple box just so you know we don't miss out on anything. Again, Westfall, the only man with a set and a break lead. The Columbia senior just doing his thing on 4. On serve 2-1 here. Now 2-all in the first set breaker. It's just clutch. And what is, again, a swing tiebreak here on court 2. Tarvit serving for the set on 1. Nick Kotson's got to have it. No, leaks a little wide, so Danilov grabs 2 on Nick Kotson's serve. Again, we're keeping our eye. Ali Tarvit is serving for that set top left. Let's go split screen. What am I doing? Eye on the prize, Alex. Westfall 6-3 4-love, so we will get back to court number 4. But this is swing time. 5-4 Danilov serving. He's got set points. And again, we've seen 5 breaks of serve so far on court number 1. It might be 7. I'm fairly certain it's 5 breaks of serve on 1. So to say number 1 Michael Zhang is out of the set, you haven't been paying attention. But set points coming here for Savvy Danilov. Set point fought off by Kotzen. They're back on serve in the breaker. Still, it's a second set point for Danilov. Oliver Tarvin trying his best to close in. This sport is fantastic. Who says the big man can't grind? As Zhang breaks back for 5-all. 2 set points fought off by Nick Kotzen. It's a mini lion swing. They got to close things out first. 5-all on 1. Because of that, we're going to bring back court number 4, where, again, Max Westphal, he wants to race to the finish line. He's trying to add that scoreboard pressure, make it 2-love Lions. I think that overhead was just to keep us honest. He knew my most underrated player in the country take was coming once again. He said, Alex, chill. But still, again, it is all Westphal. 6-3, 4-love. Meanwhile, from 6-4, Danilov up. 6-all, Michael Zhang serving 5-all. Come on now. We're 2 hours into this match. It's anyone's ball game. Set point now for Kotzen. The luxury of the full screen. Drama. Now we've both fought off set points. Tip of the cap, gentlemen. There you see Alex Funkhauser, assistant coach, trying to guide his grad student through the finish line. 7-all here in the first set tiebreak. Set, point, Kotzen. Big man had a forehand. He could have come in behind early. Opted not to. Said, hey, my physicality's working right now. It is. And this set point's going to be on serve. What's the play call here from Coach? Let Cord serve to the forehand pass, just like they drew it up. Oh, this sport is fun. We'll show you that one more time. It's heartbreak for Danilov. It's a first set for junior Nick Kotzen. Don't hate the play, I hate the game. Lions get a second first set, and Westfall now set in 4-1 lead. Maybe 5-1, apologies, as they didn't change ends. Zhang holding for 6-5, so Westfall in the big screen. He's closing in on the finish line. Don't want to miss a match ending. Yes, you heard that correctly. He is near the finish line of set number 2. Meanwhile, Neo Niedner, the junior for San Diego, he's got a set and break lead now at 5-6-2, 3-2. What a turnaround from junior Nick Kotzen. 5-4 down. Savvy Danilov was serving for that opening set. Kotzen said, not yet. We're 7 in the country for a reason. Starting to get scintillating. Grab your snacks. 5:04 p.m. Think we have at least another hour and a half of this one. Heck, if that Tarvid Zhang match goes 3 sets, this match might never end. Max Westfall, by the way, is up 6-3, 5-1. Not sure if this is a match point, but certainly close. Let's go full. It's 6-5. I can't go full screen. I need 1. So we'll go split screen.
Go, boys.
Oh, that would have been just stop the match. You could end things there. Barrett finding a volley. Zhang. The fantastic finish. You can come into Oliver Tarvit's house and earn a victory over the San Diego Junior. I mean, he's already the NCAA singles champ. Michael Zhang has nothing left to prove. I'm telling you, you noticed it in game number 4. Michael Zhang has said, we'll play on your terms, Oliver Tarvit, today. And he's matched him stride for stride. Yeah, he's been down a break a bunch, but every time he's been down, he's fought right back. It's getting good. Two love Lions. I just couldn't change the screen. Not on a point that good. Senior Max Westphal continuing to prove. I'm not saying he's the best player in the country, but to all of you tuning in, is there anyone better at their position so far this season than Max Westphal at 4? Yeah, Rafa Hodauer would like a cup of coffee in the conversation, the Virginia one. There's a lot of other very good players in their spots. I'd love to hear the arguments. But Max Westphal, 6 love set and doubles. He drops 4 games today. 2 love Lions. Disgusting. It's how well he gets outside the ball, how well he draws that forehand cross. I mean, the inside out and then the inside in to find that sort of space, that sort of racket speed, that sort of angle. Folks, Columbia's got 3 first sets. Zhang, Kotzen, and obviously the victory already from Westphal. Columbia has a path. And they've got number 6 San Diego in trouble now. Again, if you think Oliver Tarvett doesn't have another act in him, you just have never watched the junior compete. But we've got ourselves a battle. Let's go check in on some second sets now. 6-2, 4-2 lead for San Diego junior Neo Niedner. They got first sets on 3 and 6 as well. We're going to go hang out there. Again, no Irovasa, the senior, typically top 3 in the San Diego lineup. He's out with injury. You have to factor that in here today, but for Columbia to be down breaks at 1 and 2. Things were grim for a moment there in the first set, and the Lions just never relented. As they see Hashimoto up a break now in his second set on 3. Let's go full screen here to 5. Neo Niedner, again, the junior. He's got to close this one out in straights. Set and double break lead. Neo Niedner 6-2, 5-2 will serve for his match after the change of ends. We'll come back to it in the meantime. Columbia's on him everywhere. And this was the most fascinating thing, again, for a Lions team that has played just 3 matches since February 16th. 3 matches in a month. They've got a big Ivy League ahead, an Ivy League that's probably the best it's ever been. Again, them, Harvard, Cornell, Princeton, Penn, Yale, Dartmouth. All tournament quality teams, if not better. Heck, you could see the Ivy League sneaking in 2 top 16 teams between Columbia and Harvard. Big week, though. Big spring break trip for the Lions here this week as they try to keep their chase of a top 8 seed in the NCAA tournament alive. And remember, top 8 seeds, you host the first 3 rounds of the event. Lions already making the quarterfinals for the first time last season. Head coach Howie Endelman continuing to push this program to new heights. I didn't forget. Back over to 5. Diener serving for it. And the junior's just been all over it. He can close this out. Just prepare your ears for a San Diego roar. Where has that been today from the freshman? You see all the pieces of the puzzle head coach Howie Endelman's going to get to put together over the next 3.5 years with the freshman Thanapat Busarawangzi. That forehand in particular, how quickly he jumps on it. Breakpoint chances, I believe, back here for Busarawangzi to extend the match. Busarawangzi breaks, we play on, back to the triple box we go. I'm not sure this point on 6 will ever end. As you see Hashimoto leaking out to the 4-1 second set lead. The senior trying to extend the opportunities for the Lions. Caste holding 4-3-2. Go back full screen. You hear that wind starting to pick up a little bit, huh, in the background. Apologies for that. I feel like the windier it gets, the more you say advantage San Diego, just by virtue of having gotten to practice in these conditions every day. Beautiful construction. You saw exactly what Niedner, was intending to do there. Just open things up through that backhand wing, find something short to approach behind. Beautiful length on the approach shot. He's 2 points away. Love 30. Match points, Niedner. So steady from the junior.
Go, Blake. I see you, man. Come on. Go, boys.
San Diego on the board. Junior Neo Niedner, 6'2", 6'3". When we did the match calculus at the start of singles, I said this one was a must-have for San Diego. Well, they get it. Problem is, again, Columbia, the doubles point, the win on 4, the first sets on 1 and 2. You knew this one would be close. We're getting the war we thought we would, as again, Hugo Hashimoto looking to close in on a second set here on 3. Let's go check back in on that second set, court number 2. Nick Kotzen from 5-4 down, taking that opening set, 7-6. Multiple set points fought off, was down 6-4 in that breaker. Actually go full screen to 6. This to me was a little bit surprising of a first set. Again, Noiro Vasa, Blake Caste stepping into the lineup here. 6-4, 3-2 lead on Sachin Palta, serving on the near side. And my apologies, that's Caste here on the near side, Palta on the far side. It was a Danilov hold. It sounds like it must have been, just given the San Diego chants I'm hearing in the background. No, Kotzen breaks for 2-1, so a set and a break lead now on court number 2.
Boys, Gross.
stay putting the pressure on. There you see head coach Ryan Keckley, always cool, calm, collected. Knows his boys are going to have to dig deep here today. As you see, Hashimoto gets a break right back. He will serve to force a third. Tarvik holding for 1-all-on-1. Let's go check back in on court number 2. Again, Nick Conson up a set and a break there. Palta breaks. Let cord ace for Kotzen. Break lead consolidated for 3-1. Again, got the let cord on set point as well. That let cord forehand passing combination. On the road, Kotzen getting the home bounces, so he holds for 3-1. Let's go back over to Hashimoto. Serving to force a third. You see Palta now up a break 4-3 in his second set. Redshirt junior Clausen not going to throw this set away. No chance. You have to imagine this whole Torero side feels this one slipping away, and that's a credit to number 7, Columbia. They just never let San Diego get any momentum going. Felt like, again, when San Diego was serving for first sets at 1 and 2, closing in on taking potentially 5 first sets in singles. The window was there, and Columbia just slammed it shut. Klaassen gives a freebie right back. Still, he did get the break to extend the set. But again, Paul Tanella breaking his second. Kotzen looking for a double break lead on 2. Big serve there from Danilov. That's a couple of clutch points there from Danilov. Now he's got game point chance to at least keep it a single break. That match looking like it was about to run away from him. No, Klaassen goes long again, so we're going full screen here. Trading breaks a bit, certainly down the home stretch, but Hugo Hashimoto closing in on the second set. Deuce point coming. We're going to go back to court number 2 quickly. It's a massive hold for Danilov. Keeps him alive. 2-3 there, second set. I honestly thought the serve missed wide, but either way, Hugo Hashimoto forces a third. 6-3. He takes the second set here on court number 3. You knew we were going to get at least one match going the distance. Certainly the case here as back over we'll head to our other action. First over to court number 6. Sachin Polta looking to force a third of his own, the Columbia junior. 4-3 second set lead. We may be a big game behind on that scoreboard. Kotzen up a set and a break. Let's go check back in, of course, on court number 1 as well. Michael Zhang, Ali Tarvit battling like you'd expect 2 of our top 8 players in the country too. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, I mean, apologies, tried to catch the replay. I think I just missed out on it. Coach Endelman irate. I mean, look, did it look like a double bounce to me? It did. I went back just to see the replay on my own. It was really close. Really close. I've gone back on the YouTube broadcast to rewatch it a couple of times. You can as well. Just scroll back. It's just so unclear. Was that a double bounce or not? No doubt about that one from Palta. They're back on serve here in the second. Remember, third set forced on court number 3, so Colombia's pathways expanding. San Diego going to need at least 2 3-set victories if they're going to pull off the win here at home today. Again, number 6 San Diego, 14-2 overall on the year. Number 7 Colombia, 9-3 overall on the year. This one, all sorts of top 8 implications come the NCAA tournament. Particularly, again, as neither team playing in a Power 4 conference. Thus, again, the opportunities for ranked wins perhaps not as numerous as some of the other teams up top of the rankings. Michael Zhang and Ali Tarvit back to trading breaks. Tarvit did have the early second set lead, but Zhang grabs that break right back at deuce. Kotzen fighting off 2 set points in set number 1. Now game point chances for a set and 4-2 lead. Aggressive positioning. Great defense there from Caste. Palta trying to find that Caste backhand. Open up some court positioning for himself to attack into it. But Caste just too persistent with the footwork. As Kotzen holds 4-4-2. All right, Michael Zhang does put a hold on the board, 4-3-2. Sachin Palta knocking on the door of forcing a third as well, but back over to 2 we go, and let's go full screen again. Nick Kotzen setting a break lead. No doubt. doubles point, court number 4 for Columbia. San Diego, a straight set win at 5. San Diego served for 5 first sets. They only walked away with 3. Zhang, Kotzen, each flipping theirs on 1 and 2 respectively. Kotzen still holding on to that set and break lead. Let's go hang out with the top dogs. Michael Zhang, he is not up a set and a break. He is up 7-5, 3-2, but that is Ali Tarvit, the San Diego junior, the ITA All-American champion. Number 8 player in the country, serving on the far side. Uh-oh. Here comes Zhang. I'll show you that one more time. It's how well he gets outside the ball on his forehand. It's a little thing, but just the angle, the racket speed, the action he can generate. Still a long way to go, but the outlines of a Columbia victory, you can see them now. And the idea of coming here to San Diego, even against a Vasilis Torero's team, and earning doubles and 3 straight set victories, that's what a top 8 team would do. That's what a top contender would do. That's real good from Oliver Tarvit. Break point chances, I believe, here for Zhang. Stop it. Just stop it. It started with the backhand slice line. Filthy from Zhang. Come on, what are we doing here? Zhang, set and break lead. Kotzen 7-6, 5-3. Pop over to Palta quickly, but you have my attention, Columbia. So impressed with how the Lions have executed here today. holding here on Palta because, of course, if he forces a third, now all of a sudden San Diego needs 3 3-set victories. Now all of a sudden the mountain becomes very tall to climb. Can Caste just find something? One more break here on 6. He'll let us know that is indeed a break for Blake Caste, so back on serve. Doesn't matter, though. Not if Columbia can close out their 2 leads here at the top 2 spots. Alex Gruskin here. The tone was set with the 6-love set at 2 doubles. Westphal, Palta, they were that good. Westphal, of course, another straight set victory at the number 4 spot, arguably the most valuable position. Westphal at 4 around the country right now. And again, if you're head coach Howard Endelman, this is who you're rolling with to close things out. Your top 2 guys. A couple of upperclassmen. Stop it. That's how you know it's working well. He made that drop volley. Kotzon's 2 points away. Five, 2, Michael Zhang will have a chance to serve for the match. So the match is on Columbia's racket. Even if Kotzon doesn't break here, he'll serve for it. Zhang will have a chance to serve for it. There's your path. My correction, I don't know what I saw. Tarvit broke. So excuse me, back on serve 4-3 there. Hand up. Must have just missed a call. I blame all the light blue. There's a lot of blue on the courts here today. But still, Nick Kotzon, no doubt about this. He is closing in. Hand up, unforced error, though. My apologies. It does look like Tarvit did indeed get the break back for 3-4. Hand up. I don't know what I was looking at. It's just been one of those days for Nick Kotzon. Moving well, striking that forehand extraordinarily well. No doubt about this, he's got match point. Nick Kotzen brought his best to the West Coast. Spring break trip starts off with a bang as the big hitting junior puts Columbia one match away from 5-4 down in the first, from 2 set points, 6-4 down in the breaker. Kotzen 6-3. It's as well as I have ever seen the junior play, and it puts Columbia a point away. Of course, when you're asking it, Michael Zhang to be the guy to close things out, you feel pretty good if you're a Columbia fan tuning in. Alex Gruskin here will show you the other matches as well. Again, Zhang had the set and a break lead. Tarvik grabbing that break back. Palta served for his second set. Now Blake Caste trying to close in. Klaassen, Hashimoto doing battle in a third. We got time with court number 3, so these two matches, again, each in crunch time. Can Caste just put a point on the board, try and start a San Diego rally? Well, the most impressive part for me for Michael Zhang today has been the patience. And then when he's had those opportunities, he has volleyed with authority, with definitiveness. Just been a constant war as, again, Tarvik hanging tough. More disputes. Earlier it was the double bounce on 6. Obviously, you see the injury timeout for Blake Caste. You hope he's okay. Think it's just a cramp. In the meantime, we go full screen. Is it a cramp or is it fully the quad? I'll keep an eye on it. Again, this is where Ollie Tarvit's at his best, having grabbed that hold. 4-4 all ever, having gotten the break back 4-2 down. This is what he wants. His team relying on him in a moment like this. Just, he's not going to fold. How disciplined can Michael Zhang stay? As we show you again the injury timeout right now on 6. Look again, big picture. Columbia only needs one more. They'll take it from anywhere. As Ollie Tarvit. Come on now. Ollie Tarvit breaks. He will serve to force a third. You knew that twist was coming. The moment I made the unforced error of assuming, and again, hand up, that Zhang had held for 5-2, I was very much wrong. Tarvit getting the break back there, holding, now breaking. He will serve to force a third. Again, Columbia only needs one. And given the injury timeout right now for Blake Castay, just you hope he's okay, can play things out, because again, we would feel robbed if we don't get to see this match finish on its own accord. Felt like San Diego was going to take 5 first sets, then all of a sudden it was Columbia working their way back at 1 and 2, grabbing first sets there. Of course, again, doubles, Hugo Hashimoto and Nick Kotzen, the 3 points on the board for the Lions for San Diego. Don't forget about Neo Niedner. Junior was excellent in a straight set win on court number 5. All right, Castay back up and moving. That's why I just wanted to keep an eye on it. Meanwhile, we obviously got to go back. Court number 1 in the big screen. Ollie Tarvit serving for the opening, for the second set to force a third. Obviously looks like Castay is going to try to play things out to breaker we go. Palta able to force that breaker. Now 1-love lead Palta here as we kick off. Again, tiebreak first to 7, win by 2. Palta forces a third, can expand that pathway for Columbia. Lessen some pressure on the shoulders of Michael Zhang. That's been Zhang's counter. Every jab Oliver Tarvit's thrown. Michael Zhang has embraced, all right, I'll play your style of tennis. I bet I can out-physical you. I bet I can grind you down. I bet I got a little more juice. When that short ball does come in my weapons as well, I mean, it's been pretty 50-50. Zhang breaks right back. That's been the theme of this one. And look, Oliver Tarvit, he was up 5-4. He served for both sets. Had his opportunities, unable to capitalize back on serve, on break. You choose how you want to describe it. As here, Sachin Palta, 3-love lead in the second set tiebreak. Casta has to get off court, dealing with cramps, whatever leg injury he's dealing with. It's a must-have. I'm not pulling away from Zhang Tarvit. I just can't. 4-1 now. Palta leads.
Boys, go Rose. One out. One.
Ollie Tarvit gets the better of that exchange, knocking right on the door of another break. As you see, 5-1 after the change of ends. Palta closing in on a third set. And as he finds the lucky let cord there, he's got 5-set points. second set to Sachin Palta. Colombia's paths continuing to expand. Zhang pushes it wide. Ali Tarvit breaks again and will serve to force a third. So we know third set coming on 6. Might we have a third set coming on 1? Hashimoto, Klaassen 3-2 deciding set. All right. That rare moment where we've got no action on court allows me the perfect opportunity to reset where things stand. Alex Gruskin here. Appreciate all of you joining us. It's a top 10 battle, and it feels like it might come down to a couple of top 10 players. Number 7, Colombia. They grabbed the doubles point. Straight set victories from Hugo Hashimoto at 4. Nick Kotzen at 2. San Diego's Neo Niedner got the straight set win at the number 5 spot. Again, there's a world where San Diego walked away with 5 first sets. They were up 5-4. They served for it on courts 1 and 2. In the end, those Zhang, Kotzen each grabbing those first. They've traded breaks now here at 1. Ali Tarvit going to serve for the set for a second time. You see Klaassen's up a break. 3-2 in his third. We'll get back over to it. In the meantime, let's go to 1. That's Ali Tarvit. Celebrating every point like he just won Wimbledon. That energy, that passion, that enthusiasm, it's contagious. Couple of big first serves from Tarvit. Going the distance here on court number 1. All right, 3 3-set finishes to finish this one. Wouldn't have it any other way. Let's go check in. Third set's underway. Palta, Caste. Remember, Caste went down with Some sort of a leg injury, looked like a cramp at 6. Paulta able to close out that second set. How much left in the tank does the San Diego fifth year have on court number 6? Meanwhile, again, Clausen, redshirt junior, nursing that break lead here now in the deciding set on 3. Three three-set finishes. Top 10 battle. You knew it was coming. Now it becomes as much about the tactics as it does nerve management. Who's going to handle the emotions of the moment better? Clausen holds for 4-2. Out in front, he stays. As Caste working in all the tactics now, the chip and charge, the approach off the return. You can see he is struggling physically. San Diego is in the fight, man. Could have had every opportunity to throw in the towel. Again, Zhang was up 7-5, 4-2. Cassidy physically wounded, and yet he breaks for 1-love to start the third set on 6. Third set now underway on court number 1 as well. Top 10 battle. The All-American champ Ali Tarvit versus the NCAA singles champ Michael Zhang. He's serving underhand. Oh my goodness. But Palta goes long. I mean, what? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. The effort from the fifth-year caster, filling in again given the injured Irovasa for this San Diego team. He's clearly playing on one leg. There is no knee bend on that serve, and yet hanging on here on 6. Just stunning. And yet, he finds another pass. What? It's stunning. The things you can do when you're playing for more than yourself. Is that a deuce point yell I hear on court number 3? Evidently no. Palta finally starting to find some rhythm. Just keep in mind, this San Diego team this season, 4-3 over UCLA, 4-3 at Baylor, 4-3 against Duke, 4-3 against Arizona State. All this team knows how to do is scrap. Fight their way through, as it looks like Palta did get that break right back for 1-all on 6. This is the spot, though. Let's go full screen. Clausen just continuing to apply the pressure. Zhang gets a must-have hold to just settle back into that third set on 1. 1-love lead for the NCAA singles champion as he tries to put set number 2 behind him. Meanwhile, Stian Clausen a game away. 5-3 lead for the San Diego redshirt junior. Keep him in the big screen. It's a two-pass combo from Clausen. Just not enough on that backhand volley. Such a difficult shot to spike down on. Clausen over the finish line. The San Diego comeback begins. 6-4, 3-6, 6-3 for the redshirt junior. Deficit narrowed to 2-3, but the big issue here, if you are a San Diego fan tuning in, the physical state of fifth-year Blake Castay. You see there's no knee bend on that serve. Was up 6-4, 6-5, and in that 6-5 game just went down with a little big of a leg cramp. Now Castay is going to keep on fighting. Limited but not obstructed in his movement. Gonna ask every question of junior Sachin Palta. Gonna have to be disciplined but aggressive. Poised but proactive. Double fault from Tarvid. Zhang breaks for 2-love. I just don't understand that error from Palta. You cannot give anything unforced to Blake Castay. You can't. Palta breaks. And now, if you're a Columbia fan tuning in, a deep breath of relief. 3-1 lead for Palta. Zhang out in front as well. Again, Caste clearly limited, but he is moving. Polta has finally found that measured level of tennis he needs. Meanwhile, I mean, again, I'd love to know what's the calorie count on court one. These guys are getting a sweat in. Every point's looked like this from the start. Again, the good news if you're San Diego, the leg's feeling good enough for Caste there. He can extend fully. The problem is there's just not a lot of mustard behind anything he's trying to generate. So many Lions roars as Polta 4-1 lead. It is all Columbia, the number 7 team in the country, trying to earn their biggest win of the season. And it's a season where the Lions, again, 7-7, 9-3 overall coming into this one. So far this year, wins for them over Florida, NC State, Michigan, Duke. But just 3 matches for them since February 16th. Not a lot of action this past month for this team to come on the road, outdoors. Yes, no Irovasa. The senior's been out for San Diego here today. But definitive doubles point goes the way of the Lions. Jeopardy of dropping 5 first sets. They take 3. They force thirds on courts 3 and 6. Stian Klaassen, Neo Niedner, they did their jobs for the Toreros today. But Nick Kotzen in particular, so good at that number 2 singles spot.
Let's go, first point. Come on. Let's work now. Let's work.
San Diego's always singing something. Love that energy. Love that passion. It's why this team will just be a nightmare come postseason. Backs thoroughly pushed against the wall. Can they make magic happen again? Good stuff from Caste. Michael Zhang's inside in forehand there was a joke. Caste holding 4-2-4. Just a single break deficit on 6. Meanwhile, can Oliver Tarvik get on the board on 1? Caste's just in the fight. And now as that pressure starts to mount, everything tightens up.
It's just so soft, man. Let's go!
I'm so impressed by the fight of this fifth-year Blake Castay. Palta's given him some freebies as Tarvik, by the way, on the board for 1-3. Honestly, Castay looks okay physically. Now it's just on Palta to execute. He does there. Holds for 5-2, a game away from delivering the Columbia victory. Yeah, okay, Michael Zhang. Forehands like that, why he's the reigning NCAA singles champion. You see they're out of the chair, so Tarvik gets the break back, but full screen we go. Junior Sachin Palta can send Columbia over the finish line. At a minimum, we'll have a chance to serve for it. Too disciplined. Into the outer thirds, high and heavy, testing the legs. It's just, that's how he should be playing. Closing in. The look for Polta is here. Can he execute over the finish line? It's persistence from Polta. Discipline from the junior. Sends him over the finish line. Sachin Polta, 4-6, 7-6, 6-2. Columbia comes on the road and earns a 4-2 top 10 victory over number 6 San Diego. Just as good as you thought it would be. Again, you see the head coaches there. A lot of respect between those two. Howie Endelman, Ryan Keckley. Two of the best in the business. And, of course, for a San Diego team to have this sort of day, be this close, even without Senior Irovasa. A testament to the fight of these toreros. And yet today Columbia was just too good. Doubles. Straight set wins from Max Westphal at 4. Nick Kotzen was down a break 5-4 in the first set. He was down 6-4, 2 set points in the first set breaker. He earns a straight set on court number 2. Michael Zhang was able to flip his first set on 1, and then again here Polta from 6-4, 6-5 down, 4-6, 7-6, 6-2. You could argue it's the biggest win of the junior's career. 4-2 Lions take it. Sounds like they're going to play out the match on court number 1. Again, number 1 in the country, Michael Zhang taking on number 8, Oliver Tarvit, deep into the third set there. But there you see the handshake, all the respect between those two. Lions walk away with victory number 10 of the season. Fantastic, fantastic finish. And what was, again, a thrilling top 10 battle here on a Monday. Of course, that will do it for our broadcast. A thank you to all of you who took the time to join us. Obviously, you know there's fantastic college tennis happening day in, day out across the country. We know it's our job to shine a spotlight on it. And, of course, we will be back this week with 2 episodes of the Great Shot Podcast to catch you up on all things Division I men's and women's action. That said, of course, a thank you to everyone behind the scenes at San Diego, here at Cracked Racquets, Dalton Thieneman, Daniel Westoff, who make everything you see on your screen possible. That said, number 7 Columbia comes on the road, earns an impressive 4-2 victory over number 6 San Diego. For everyone who contributed to today's broadcast, I'm your host, Alex Gruskin. You've been watching it all exclusively here on the Cracked Racquets YouTube channel.